Before I knew it, I was watering someone else's garden, forgetting my own. Unnoticed, my own flower bed had withered. It is essential to water your own flowers first, enriching the garden of your heart. Remember to take care of yourself before living for others. Even if you bloom flowers of endurance, fruits of praise will not bear. Ensure that bearing silently doesn't become your norm, by continually nurturing the soil of your heart. Cultivating your inner strength, without withering yourself, and blooming lively flowers, is truly beautiful. No matter how beautiful the melody you play, it won't reach ears that aren't listening. No matter how hard you try, sometimes you won't be understood. It's not your fault, the other person simply can't receive that sound. When values differ too greatly, harmony cannot be achieved and suffering increases. Instead of tuning to a different frequency, cherish your own rhythm and have the courage to walk away. If you constantly adjust to others' waves, your own ship will rock, losing its course. Being swayed by others' convenience only drains you. Shine your uniqueness, like a lighthouse, and those, guided by your light, will surely appear. Trust in yourself more and continue your voyage. Treat the words you couldn't say, but wish to, with care, as they are like autumn leaves waiting for their moment, changing colors. Now is the time to let them ride the wind, clearing the sky of your heart. Some thoughts only shine when spoken. Let go of what you've held back, and release it into the vast sky this time. When you come home, you should leave your work baggage outside the door. If you're chained by heavy burdens while gazing at the night sky, you won't notice its beauty. Your salary won't increase, only your fatigue. By keeping your mind at ease, you can recharge your energy for tomorrow. Rather than trying to move a rock, it is wiser to flow with the current of the river. If the other person remains an unchanging rock, all your efforts will only exhaust you. In such times, it is important to leave and follow your own path. A seed handled roughly will not bear fruit. The more you water it with expectations, the more thorns of betrayal will grow. Find a gardener who nurtures you with care, and cherish that person. If you carry someone else's burden, it will eventually break your back. Leave other people's burdens to others and focus on your own. The seeds of effort are sown in the soil of victory and defeat. To win or to lose is like the balance of a scale. Let today's defeat be the nourishment for the opponent's glory, and the foundation for tomorrow's victory. Only those who have tasted defeat know the sweetness of the next victory. Others' eyes are not the measure to gauge one's worth. Even the brightest gold, to someone, is just a stone. One's shine is to be polished and recognized by oneself. Kindness is as important as warm sunlight, but excessive kindness can turn into a scorching sun. Don't let the shadows that exploit your light control you. Even a fish in water creates ripples. Living to avoid causing trouble is like a bird slicing through the wind. In both waves and wind, do not forget the spirit of mutual understanding from which harmony is born. Even wearing the finest mask, one is nothing but an actor on stage. If you hide your true colors, the audience sees only a shadow. True light can only be emitted from within oneself. The wounds we receive are etched in the heart, while the wounds we inflict vanish like footprints in the sand. Our own footprints are hard to see, but others' pain lingers strongly. Beware of those who speak only sweet nectar, for hidden thorns may lurk behind their words. Conversely, do not let those who speak only bitter medicine disturb your heart. Truth often lies hidden between sweetness and bitterness. Others are like ships that do not hoist their sails for your dreams. They will not sail with your wind. To cross your own sea, you must raise your own sails and seek your own wind, and the foundation for tomorrow's victory. People live for themselves and chart their own course. Just because they are family doesn't mean you will understand each other completely. Expecting too much can lead to feelings of betrayal when not understood. Family members are individuals with different values. Cherish even the one thing you can understand about each other. That alone can lighten your heart and make life easier. Even under the sun, if the person you're with carries the coldness of winter, the world turns gray. Beautiful flowers and delicious meals cannot be appreciated if the heart is covered in frost. Who you spend time with determines the color of your world. The quest for happiness often causes us to overlook the joy right in front of us. Like searching for the perfect tree in a vast forest, we tend to forget the beauty that surrounds us. Rather than questioning why we live, we should appreciate the beauty of simply breathing. Living in itself carries a profound meaning. Those who speak ill seek attention by throwing mud. If you reach out to that mud, you'll only end up covered in it. Continue to flow like a clear river, without stepping onto their ground. Even when mud is thrown into it, the river does not lose its purity. Losing your place among a crowd feels like searching for water. In a desert, a profound sense of loneliness. However, if you have a passion that ignites your heart, that flame becomes your guide, and loneliness dissipates. When you are absorbed in something you love, you are never truly alone. Failures are like stones on the roadside, differences like the colors of flowers. Changing opinions is as natural as the wind changing direction. Admitting what you don't know is like gazing humbly at the stars in the night sky. No matter your age, fighting for what you believe in and chasing dreams is spreading the wings of your heart. There's no need to be ashamed of your way of life. Life is a canvas you paint yourself. The world is a vast garden, and people are the flowers that bloom within it. There are no bad flowers, only those that grow in different soils. To label one flower as bad is like fearing the shadow, without knowing the sun's light. Every flower has its beauty. If we change our perspective, the world fills with a multitude of colorful flowers. There are times to fight and times to flee like the wind. Those who know only to strive hard often find themselves caught in a storm. It is also important to live like drifting clouds, without forcing oneself. When you radiate the light of your own happiness, that light will illuminate those around you. By valuing your own happiness, without overexertion, you can envelop those around you in happiness as well. Anger spreads easily like a wildfire. Though it's difficult not to get angry, it's crucial to have a heart that pours water, not to fan the flames. To prevent anger from growing, one must learn to draw water from the heart and quietly extinguish the fire. The words please and I can't are keys and doors to the heart. Unable to speak them, the heart gets trapped in a maze, gradually losing its color. The courage to rely on someone and the humility to admit incapability open the heart's windows to fresh breezes. You needn't bear the burden alone. Walking together brightens the path. The Midas trees, appearing strong, are often brittle inside and break easily. Striving too hard is like a tree enduring a storm. When in distress, it's okay to extend your branches and ask for help. Leaning on others is not a sign of weakness, nor is it shameful. There is a limit to what one can overcome alone. Just as a single tree gains support from the forest, cherish the act of supporting each other, and don't bear the burden alone. Seriousness is like a lighthouse. If moderate, it illuminates the path, but if excessive, it leads ships onto rocks. A sense of responsibility is like an anchor. It provides stability, but if too heavy, it immobilizes. Effort is like the wind. When appropriate, it fills the sails, but too strong, it tears them. The simple words "help me" are a small key that opens heavy doors. Both tormenting and saving oneself is within oneself. Just a little courage can steer a large helm. Relationships built on self-sacrifice are like castles on sand. However, to people who sharpen and align their values together, are like inscriptions carved in rock, enduring forever. A relationship that grows and understands each other possesses the strength to overcome the trials of time. At the end of relentless endurance, there is no light, only darkness. Suppressed emotions cast shadows within the heart, blocking out the light of hope. Sacrificing oneself clouds the inner sun. True happiness is found by listening to your inner voice and valuing yourself. Thank you for your viewing. If you like, please subscribe to our channel.